What's up guys, it's MA Fish Guy. It's been a while since I've done a video, been real busy with a lot of things. So I got a viewer request for breeding Whiptail Catfish. These guys are actually really difficult. Not a lot of people have done this in captivity, but I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to breed them. These guys are kind of real difficult just because you have to mimic their natural surroundings, which is a highly oxygenated water. So you're going to need a lot of filtration and a lot of air stones to oxygenate the water because they love oxygen-rich water. With these guys, usually the recommended temperature is usually about 74 to 78. 76 is the ideal recommendation to keep it at that. And they do like a slightly acidic water. Usually around 6.6, 6.8, but they can also tolerate anywhere from 5.8 to 7.8. So they're really not all that picky. Just when it comes to breeding them, you do want to make sure that pH is around 6.8, 6.6. Another thing with these guys, when it comes to sexing them, the male whiptail will have kind of like a whiskers on the side of his head. But they're not going to be as pointy as and also their head's not going to be as pointy as the female's head. So that's going to be a little bit more rounded with the whiskers on it. These guys only get 3 to 4 inches, but some have gotten bigger, so keep that in mind. And when it comes to breeding these guys in an aquarium, you want to make sure you have a lot of hiding spots, a lot of decorations, and bamboo is probably the key thing. I'll have a link down below where you can get some bamboo for these guys, usually like a tunnel or even PVC piping you can use. So kind of like the elephant nose, they like to hide, and these guys usually breed around the mid-afternoon. In order to condition these guys, you want to do a highly meaty food, usually 2 to 3 times a day. I do bloodworms, brine shrimp, anything like that. But you want to do it towards nighttime because they are nocturnal and they do eat at night. So you want to do it around the time that you shut the lights off or you're getting ready to shut them off. If you do have a bigger tank though, you can shut one light off or dim it, and that way you can feed them like that. You only need like a 15 to a 20 gallon tank for these guys. 1 pair in each tank is all you need. The male will actually guard the eggs after they're laid. The females can produce up to 300 eggs. They need to be removed as soon as the breeding's done because the female will eat them. The male does guard the eggs, and the eggs are green. So this is quite different than any of your normal fish being clear or white. These, like I said, are going to be green, and they're quite cool to see. And they lay them right inside the bamboo. That way they can protect them, and the male kind of hovers over them, keeps them, healthy and everything like that. And the eggs take about a week to hatch, which is a real long period of time it seems, and it is for a lot of your fish out there. It's usually only like 48 to 72 hours. But yeah, these guys are 1 week. A lot of people have mixed reviews when it comes to feeding the male while it's guarding the eggs. Usually with any fish, I don't recommend feeding them while they're actually watching the eggs, so you don't entice them to eat it. So that's one thing you want to keep your eye on. When it comes to raising the fry, it goes right back to the adults. They're real delicate, so you want to really keep an eye on them. You want to feed them anything that's going to be real small, like your baby brine shrimp or any kind of microbacteria that you can get. But they will feed on their yolk sac for usually like 2 days, and then you can start feeding them. What I like to do is take the bloodworms and chop them up real fine. When they're frozen, thaw them out and chop them up and put them in. They're going to eat off that. Also with a little hint that you can do, or if you're having a difficult time breeding these guys, is you can also do what a lot of people call the like a green water for the eggs and the babies. And you can do the green water even while breeding them. Go out to if you have a pond or a rain barrel or something with algae in it, and you can scoop it out, and that's going to have tons of microorganisms that the babies can eat off of. And that's going to actually supply a food supply that you don't have to really worry about feeding them after that until they get a little bit bigger, and then you can switch them to like the brine shrimp. So if you have any questions on breeding these guys, put it in my comments. I'll answer them right away. Visit my website, mafishguide.blogspot.com. Subscribe to my channel, and looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks.